Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a video that was requested on Patreon by this patron right here. And surprise, surprise.
It's this guy.
This dude asked us to check out another song from Vintersea. I'm not complaining. I really dig this band, so I'm not even in the slightest complaining that we're checking out another Vintersea song, and I believe this song is called Guy Fieri's Tongue. So really interesting topic. I mean, I really like his show, Diners, Dives, and Drive-Ins.
Or Drive-Ins and Dives.
Whatever. I don't know which order it is, but I like that show.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of his hair, but I heard that the dude is really nice, so whatever.
I wouldn't cut out his tongue, though. I'd cut out his hair.
I would definitely cut out his hair. It's got a little bit of
That's
a douchebag.
his brand. That's his brand.
It's definitely his brand. It's definitely his brand, but it's got a little bit of a douchebag vibe. And he wears the wrist sweatbands that tennis players wear.
Yeah.
What
but
for?
He needs those. You know, he goes to like spicy restaurants and eats some spicy
is that what
food?
it's for?
Yeah.
When he's sweating, like after he eats some hot quesadillas, he wipes the sweat.
He's prepared.
Wow. So then why not wear like one of those old sweatbands that the tennis players used to wear?
Because then it would get over his hair.
Oh yeah, then it would ruin his hairdo. Oh, smart thinking. By the way, this guy that requests Vintersea month after month after month, I'm starting to think that he's either a huge fan of the band, or he's in the band.
Or he's like a brother.
A relative.
A relative in the... Yeah.
No, if he's a fan, the band can get in touch with me, and I can get in touch with him, and you guys need to send the guy a t-shirt or a guitar. Something.
Like a signed CD.
Something. Send this dude something. He's got to be your biggest fan ever. And I mean ever. All right.
Okay, Chris.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Official quarantine playthrough video. Wow, so I guess they recorded this during the quarantine.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You want me to go first?
Sure.
Before I talk about the song and the video, I gotta say I love the sexy librarian glasses. Those are definitely winners.
Badass.
I also like the shirt. I didn't
they've
see.
added to your entourage. Like, we haven't talked about quickie boots in a long time.
I know, but
Fucking boots in a long time.
I'm a huge fan of the librarian glasses look. That look for me is always like
with the hair in a bun.
Oh, it's a bedwetter if I've ever seen one. So I also dig the shirt. I don't know what the bottom of the shirt said, but the top said I came for sex. And then I can't read the bottom, so I'm assuming.
I mean, it went with the glasses.
It did. So I'm assuming that she stayed for the breakdowns or for the sick riffs. I don't know. But the shirt had me intrigued. But I wanted to see what the bottom line said. I could never get a glimpse of the bottom line. So when you add the shirt with the glasses...
Winning combo.
Maybe, yeah, she looked like she could get really mad if you're returning your books late. I've been a naughty boy.
There's always something. Like,
I was going to say something that was so inappropriate that I'd rather just not.
I feel like throughout the years of this channel, you're just becoming more and more of like the old pervy guy.
I mean, even when I was young, I was still the pervy guy. It's just that I was the young pervy guy.
You're just the young pervy guy.
I know I'm becoming old.
Now it's even creepier because you're the old pervy guy.
Listen, I'm totally owning it. That's who I am.
He's confident, yeah.
That's who I am. Listen, dude, I take, before we talk about the song, I just want to say one thing. I take my confidence.
Take pride in your perviness.
Yeah, but I take my confidence from something that I witnessed as a young lad back home in Portugal. I think I was 10 at the time, and I was walking to school through like a little alleyway that I was taking to school, and there was an old guy taking a piss, and he was talking to his dick. And he said, "This is the only thing you're good for anymore." And when I heard that, I was like, fuck.
He's my idol.
This is what I have to look for when I get older.
Oh.
Wow. This dude is like, man, this guy's a philosopher.
He's your idol.
Like, I was like, I almost gave him a slow clap as I walked by. But then that would have looked kind of weird. Like,
you're clapping at a guy taking a piss.
Yeah, exactly. So but you know, I never forget. I can even picture the street that I don't know who the guy was because he had his back turned. He was against the wall, but I can remember the exact street, everything that had happened when the guy. This is the only thing you're good for anymore. I was like, fuck. Those are some deep words. I don't think I learned anything at school that day because the whole day
you were just thinking about.
I was thinking about this old guy taking a piss, contemplating the demise of his penis. And how his penis now, it's only good for that. At least it's good for that because at least he doesn't have any prostate problems.
Exactly.
Because you could come out as drip, drip, drip. And then not even for that is good for anymore. Now then you have real serious, you have a real serious situation in your hands.
Literally.
All right. Now that I got this off of my chest.
Your idol as a child.
I don't know who that guy is, but he's a hero in my eyes. He probably died by now. He was an old dude back then, and I was only 10, so he's probably died by now.
Fuck, you were only 10.
Yeah, but those are wise words to hear at that tender age.
No, but that's probably why it got into your head, because at that age...
Because at that age...
You're so impressionable.
Not only that, at that age, that was the only thing my dick was good for, was that. So, he's like, the first thing that I thought is, I can do more? Is there other things that this thing does? Does it do a spin-a-rooney if I lay down on it?
You learned...
Like, I went to school with so many questions, and they
were only answered as you got older.
Exactly. But the wise statement that old man said stayed with me forever. He was a wise man. I'm not going to say he was ahead of his years, because I think he was already on the twilight of his years. But he definitely had some wise words to share with the world. I don't think he knew I was passing by. But, whoever he is, thank you. Those words stayed with me. All right. On that note, now let's move on.
Let's move to the song.
Let's move to the song. What did you think about Guy Fieri's tongue?
I mean, it was hot. I mean, just like his hairstyle. It looks like flames. That's what this was.
He always wears those shirts that have flames.
That have
Hawaiian
flames,
shirts
yeah,
too.
like the opposite of a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, there's only two kind of guys that can wear those shirts: party animals and him.
Yeah, and Quagmire.
He's a party animal.
He's a party animal.
He falls under the party animal. So this track, so you liked it?
I did really enjoy. I actually really enjoyed the end of the song when she kind of had the chants. It was like humming chants in the background. I really dig that. Because it just gave...
I wanted the drums at the end to go for one more...
Yeah, but...
I felt like it was like...
It gives just like a cool vibe. And she would do it like sporadically through the song, but in the end it was more focused.
Pronounced.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Before I talk about her voice, I want to mention two things that I think are really important. Andy Gillian on the drums rocking a Rivers of Nile shirt. I think you actually have that same shirt.
I have that shirt, yeah.
Rocking a Rivers of Nile shirt. This track, from a drum perspective, is killer. Like, you see him... Sometimes his face is like... It's like
he's taking a shit.
I was not going to go there, but... yeah, it could be. And
he's pushing it out.
It looked like he was taking a shit in an empty parking lot of a funeral home. So, you know what I mean? And I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So, he had that look on his face. Uh-huh. The look of pleasure, but at the same time... Of
fear?
A fear that he's going to get caught in the act. But he also looked like the freaking drum skids had the Rona on them. And he's trying to beating the shit out of them. Like,
he's beating the Rona out of them.
Yeah, because he even pushed his chin forward at one point. He's like... You know, like when you get really mad, but you don't want to beat up somebody, but you're really mad because the reason why you don't want to beat up somebody is because you think you're going to get a beating yourself. Yeah. But you're getting really mad, and it's like... So your chin starts to kind of like move
go forward. Yeah, like an old man.
Let's not go back there. But anyways...
Yeah, it's true. A lot of old guys, they have their chins very forward and their mouth is back.
Yeah, it's with age. I think it's probably with age, I'm assuming. You know, your nose keeps growing even though you're... it's one of the things in your body, your nose, and I think it's your ears. They continue to grow.
As you get older?
As you get old. Well, yeah, through life. You know, at least I heard that somewhere. Why not your dick? Seriously. All right, anyways... the drums on this track are absolutely killer. I love the sound of the drum throughout the track, but when they get like really heavy, and seeing his intensity, fucking Andy Gillian there,
it just made me feel intense.
I felt it. I honestly felt it. The other thing I want to mention before we're talking about the vocals is the guitar playing, because the guitar sound on this song, it came in waves, and there was a specific points of the song when the guitar sound came through, it felt like it was coming thicker. Like there was more layers of the guitar, not just one or two. They recorded like a layer upon a layer. So when the guitars came in, they had this warm sound to it. It filled in the room. And it just came in, and then they kind of start to dissipate and disappear.
And it wasn't abrupt. It kind of just came in and then slowly like disappeared and
like
then
a
came
wave,
back in.
Yeah, like a wave when the wave crashes onto the sand, and it comes all the way up to the sand,
and then
slowly starts to disappear. That's exactly how the guitar sounded, and I love the thickness of the guitar sound.
Yeah,
I just love the thickness of This band has great guitar players. Every single song we've done. Actually, this band has great musicians, period, because the drum is killer. Every time we've done a video from these guys, the guitar playing has always been phenomenal. I really love it, and now it takes us to the librarian herself.
Piece de la Resistance.
How did you feel the vocals? With the clean, the harsh? I mean, nothing new for us. We've done the band before.
For us. Obviously, the harsh vocals are still really, like, right here for me. But those clean vocals, I really, really enjoyed her clean vocals in this song. Overall, when it comes to the vocals, though, my favorite part were the humming, like, chants. Because I thought it brought something cool to the song, and it just made it more atmospheric.
You know what I think they could have done? Maybe, well, they didn't do it on this track, but maybe something they could think of doing is recording her humming with the clean vocals, and then put that as a backtrack to her harsh vocals.
Oh.
Because it sounds like there's two different people, so that would work really well. But it would
She'd be duetting herself.
Exactly, but that humming in the background would elevate the harshness of the harsh vocals into the forefront, create this huge wall of freaking sound coming at you. I think it would make... I'm not talking about doing that from the beginning of the song all the way to the end.
Just like a little piece.
Like some pieces here, maybe like a bridge or in the chorus or after or like a pre-chorus, something like that. I think it would be great, because here in this song we kind of got a taste of the two, but on their own. I would like to hear those two together. I think it would be phenomenal, because you would get that and then the harsh vocals right on top.
Yeah.
I think it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri would approve.
He would.
I think so too. All right. Anything else you want to add, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right. On that note, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See ya.
See ya.